Y'all, don't mind the Fortnite music in the back. This is actually about... No, I don't want to get copyrighted. That's actually a really good point right now. You guys just have to learn when to ignore stuff. And listen, one way, like, it's been easy for me to ignore stuff today is just by thinking about how how Jesus had to ignore the devil, had to ignore his feelings, had to ignore all his feelings just so he could go to the cross and get plundered. Yeah, I just think about how Jesus had to say, nevertheless. That's what Ty Tribbett was talking about in his Easter Sunday
service.
Easter Sunday little
Service.
thing. He was saying pretty much how you have to ignore stuff. I'm saying how you have to ignore stuff. You have to ignore stuff. Like, bro, a bunch of different distractions every single day. You have to ignore things almost every single minute. Especially since we live in the times of social media. You will have to ignore your feelings. But listen. Just listen. Once you feel that, like, a certain feeling or a certain thought creep up in your mind. Why didn't you do that? Go in your spirit, and listen. Trust in Jesus. Don't say, oh, I don't know, freaking Sky Jackson can do it. That's the first random person that came to my mind. Oh, my mom can do it, so I can do it too. Oh, just go in my spirit. No, think about how Jesus had to do it. If Jesus can do it, I can do it. That's it's been working for me all day today. You just have to ignore stuff. Like, certain thoughts will try to get into my mind, but guess what? Once I think about, my mind will immediately go to nevertheless. I keep on going. I just keep living in the spirit, and I realize I feel better. Like, you even gotta ignore when you know you're doing something right, but it doesn't, like, your flesh. Your flesh, it wants something else. It doesn't feel right, even though you know it's right. Like, say for instance, you're doing your homework. Your flesh is like, I don't want to do this. But even though you know you should do it, do it. Say, nevertheless, we're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. Work through your spirit. Also, here's another thing. Ignore the things that the devil will try to distract you with. The devil knows that your focus is one of your biggest superpowers. Once you got your focus right, you got your focus on your homework and not how you don't want to do the homework, it will get done way faster, way more efficiently. Go into your spirit. Once you get into your spirit, your focus will switch. What do I mean by go into your spirit? How do you get into your spirit? It's pretty much just switching your focus. That is, just switch your focus. This is, say for instance, the devil is trying to distract me with this pillow. If I'm in my flesh, I'm like, don't look at the pillow. But if I'm in my spirit is, look at something else. That's another thing. So your brain can't process the negative. I'm going to give you an example. I watched this video. Don't think about an elephant. You just thought about an elephant. But if I tell you for what I want you to think about instead, think about a giraffe. You just thought about a giraffe, huh? Yeah, focus on what you need to do, not on what you don't need to be doing. Because, listen, if there's a pathway, yeah, I'm stealing all the metaphors that the guy used in the video. You guys can go check that out if you want after this video. But yeah, there's a pathway. And I'm just telling you, don't focus on the trees. You just thought about trees, didn't you? Yes. But if I tell you, focus on the path, did you not just start focusing on the path now? Did you or did you not? Now, which one do we want? Do we want to focus on the trees, which are the obstacles, or focus on the path? And what we gonna do? Tell ourselves to focus on the path. Focus on the path. Focus on the path. That's your spirit. That's the Holy Spirit in you. Cause I don't know for real. I don't wanna. I'm not no preacher. Like, I love God, I love Jesus, but sometimes I don't really know what I be talking about when I come to that stuff. So just stay in your spirit.
Lock-in and Foral.
Ask the Holy Spirit to help you out. I know the Holy Spirit is definitely a guide. I know that for sure. The Holy Spirit is a guide. So ask the Holy Spirit to help you out. Sometimes you can't You can't just say nevertheless. You can't just say Jesus did it. Jesus did it. So you can't just do it like that. You gotta ask. Don't be afraid to ask. So that's my lesson for today. Have the right focus. Ignore things that don't matter and things that are unbeneficial. How you ignore things is by having the right focus. How you ignore things is by focusing on something else. Focus on something else. Really lock in, go into your spirit, and learn how to say nevertheless and keep on moving. And change your focus to something else positive that will move you forward. Say nevertheless and keep it going. Say nevertheless and keep it going. Nevertheless, keep it going. Just like Jesus did. Just like Jesus did. Rat-a-tat-tooey. And also, your brain can't process the negative. You can only process the positive. Like, you don't kid to don't go on the couch. You just thought about a couch. You just imagined you going on the couch. You're focusing on you avoiding that couch. But if I tell you, go on the table. Go eat at the table. You start about the table. Now we're getting somewhere. That's something we can do, you know? Yeah. And ignore, this is one main thing. Ignore fear. Say nevertheless and keep it going. You can. I love y'all so much. Get money. Get love. Use your angel wings to elevate. Yeah, to elevate. To elevate. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Peace.